Wow, one intro. So hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new Let's Play series. So I'm playing Okami HD. I will tell you now that I have never played this game before, so when it was announced that it was going to come out on HD, I was like, yes, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to play it on PC. Now, my controller is being a bastard because it keeps... there we go. Oh, god damn it. My controller is being a little bit janky, so it might flicker every now and then, but hopefully it won't be too much of trouble. I just want to get straight into this because, as I said, I've never played it before. So, let's start a new game. It says continue, and the reason why it says that is because I was just sorting out controls and stuff. So, I don't know anything, so let's begin.
Okami.
Story Hideki Kamiya? I think that's how you pronounce it. By the way, my Japanese is not very good, so I'm going to probably mispronouncing a lot of names. But that's fine. We'll just get through it. Ooh, very pretty. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honoured as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. So I'll just turn the volume down a little bit in my ear. There we go. To sedate the appetite of the Oruchi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of the tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Now, I do know this is kind of like an ancient beast in Japan. Yeah, I'll go into it in a bit more detail in a bit. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shirani. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of the Oruchi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shirini. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiniro's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi harbouring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi travelled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Oh, that's quite sweet. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson up 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shirunu, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shirunu leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Sorry, just hit my microphone. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shirunu summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shirunu, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shirunu fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shirunu, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would have been the final blow, but Shirunu refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shirunu had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranu was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranu let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honour of Shirunu's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was the christened Tukuyami and placed inside the Moon Cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. It's not going to be that simple though, is it? Yeah. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi Ashuru's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh dear. That looks like the moon cave, which is not good. Yep, because there's the sword. Oh, dude, what are you doing? This is the legendary sword. This is Tsusukiyami? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. I think you're going to be sorry now that you've done that, fool. Oh dear. Now look what you've done. Yeah, I would run. Oh, he's about to get eaten, isn't he? Oh, Mrs. Orochi. Oh, he who seeks power. He who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Good man. I imagine we're going to find out who that dude is later. And hopefully we kill him. Yeah. Now look what you've done. God, my controller's going crazy right now. Don't know if you can hear it. Man. Oh dear. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. So we're going to get Shiranu back. Oh, controller going crazy again. Oh, hello. Who are you? Wood Sprite Sakuyu. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has this transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. There he is. No, Okami Amaterasu. Oh, this is Amaterasu, so he's not Shinryu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother, and the origin of that all is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Saviour, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Aww. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to deviations and devious. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, aka Japan, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Controller? Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh dear. Phew! What on earth? What is that little thing? You again? What on earth is that? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isan. Wandering artist, Isan. Oh wait, hold on. I'll show you just how great I am. It will be long till you're bowing before my great brush. That's pretty good, actually. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shirinu. Oh my god, he ate him. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isan. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dekumoro, against you. I don't think we really have time for that, bro. Whoa, that growling sound. And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sayu girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Clearly. Okay, so now we're in control. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so... Oh, can't go that way. What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? No, you're not. Okay, so moving, jumping is X. That is square. Triangle, do anything? Just that. Circle? Barking. Okay. We'll settle with what we got. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. We can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You're sure you're gonna be okay? Oh, we'll be fine. And I have a PlayStation controller, so of course we'll be totally fine. Oh, it's very pretty. I have to say, I really do like the scroll opening. This very reminiscent of old Japan. Oh, what's that? Glowy. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Better be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Okay, so this is a save point. What is B on a PlayStation controller? Would it be square? Nope. Must be circle then. There we go. Right, we have saved. Cool. Let's carry on. Ooh, what are these? Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head. Oh, so that's what the headbutt is. The tackle. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Okay. What was that? Oh, we got some monies. What does a wolf need money for? Oh. Okay. Anything else? No, I think that's it for the time being. Oh. Camera control's a bit weird. Change of view? Is that change of view? Okay. Oh my god, I don't like this at all. I don't like the camera controls. Okay. Let's carry on. Oh. Dead end. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you can jump really high. Okay. So, jump. Cool. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So, keep your eyes peeled when we don't want to miss any treasure. Do I headbutt it? Yeah. You obtained Holy Bone. A tourist's favourite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. I'm guessing that means health.